And welcome back to the Brazos Valley Schools Credit Union Hotline. I have with me none other than Coach Van Pettiway. I am the radio guy, Dr. Mike Prince. Coach, how you doing today, sir?
I'm doing fine, Doc. I'm doing fine. All is well.
All is well. Look, we had a draw straight down the middle last week, so no harm, no foul in that case. There's still some intriguing matchups coming up this week. Were there any surprises from last week, sir, as far as the games went?
Well, no, not really, because I think the picks that we made, I think we both were pretty sure about them, and I think everybody came. They did what they were supposed to do.
Okay, so no surprise. I'm pretty sure we're going to have some interesting picks on this week.
Oh, yeah.
My Panthers looking mighty strong, sir, mighty strong. And might I add, since they introduced those gold helmets, the original gold helmets, they've been undefeated, sir.
Wow. They better start. They better wear those more often, then. But they
sir.
look good. I had an opportunity to watch them, and they look good. They look sound. And man, they just play with a lot of energy.
Yes, sir. A lot of energy. And if you allow me to say this, Coach, it was almost like they outclassed them as well.
Oh yes. Yes, they didn't have all those cheap shots and the personal foul penalty. They just played ball.
Yes, sir. Went, as old say, we took them to the woodshed.
Oh yes.
Well, it's time for us to dibble and dabble into this week, sir, so we can see if there'll be some degrees of separation, or will we still be walking in a harmonious tone. So we'll start with the Mid-Eastern Athletic Conference. Yes, sir.
Right. We got Morgan State visiting Norfolk State. How do you see that one?
Well, I'm a Dawson Odom's guy, so
yep.
I'm riding with the Spartans, sir.
And that's who I picked also. I feel that with them playing at home and Coach Odom has them going in the right direction, they'll win that football game.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Next up on the agenda, you got South Carolina State visiting North Carolina Central. And before you do your pick, this was one that I kept going back and forth with, But it's South Carolina State visiting North Carolina Central.
And it's not going to matter. South Carolina State Bulldogs will win that game, sir.
Okay, and I believe it or not, that's who I picked. I picked South Carolina State.
Okay.
Because I think they're on a roll. And then the last game will be Howard going down to Dover, Delaware to play Delaware State.
And I'm going to take the home team, Delaware State, sir. I think Delaware State will outlast the Bison.
Well, we're in agreement with that one. So we are tip for tat.
Yes, sir. That's good to go.
And then so now as we go over to the SWAC action, Arkansas Pine Bluff is at Texas Southern.
I'm going to roll with the Tigers, sir, of Texas Southern.
I am. I'm doing that also because Arkansas Pine Bluff has disappointed me in the past. So I'm with Texas Southern.
Okay.
And then of course the Magic City Classic, Alabama State and Alabama A&M at a neutral site, Birmingham, Alabama. If the weather's good, I do believe that we will probably be looking at close to 70,000 people in attendance.
Wow, that's in the stadium. It'll be another 200,000 outside tailgating and partying. Wow. Well, with an event that large, and we know in times past, this coaches' careers have been decided on this game, and it's really no different this year. Unfortunately, I think Coach Ely has had the shortest deals throughout SWAC recent head coaching history, with a bunch of one-year deals. And he plays under immense pressure every year. But I don't think it's going to be enough to help him this year. I think the Bulldogs will win this game this week.
Well, I'm going to stay with my Bulldog also. So right now we have the same scorecard. Next up, you got Jackson State going down to Itta, Mississippi. And Coach Prime will get his opportunity to see another part of Mississippi, Itta.
Yes, sir. He'll see where Jerry Rice stomped. And although Mississippi Valley has been playing a lot of inspired ball, a much improved squad regardless of what they've had to work with. They will come up a bit short, but this is going to be a dogfight before it's all done and over with. Valley will give Jackson State more than they can handle, and it'll be a margin of 3 points. I think they'll win by.
I think Jackson State will win, but I think it'll be by more than 3 points. So I'm with you on that. I agree. I think Jackson State will win the game.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes,
and
sir.
Next up, we got the Grambling State Tigers traveling to Tallahassee, Florida to take on Florida A&M. How you see that?
Well, Florida A&M got a gift this past weekend against Mississippi Valley. I thought Dancy should have kicked a field goal. Where it was 3 minutes and 26 seconds left at the 16-yard line.
He went for it. Yep.
Yeah. Yep. On the road, I agree with that decision because you're on the road, but you're at home and the defense playing the way they're playing. Give them every opportunity to continue to play hard for you in front of the home crowd. I think Tallahassee will be rocking. I believe FAMU will be on all cylinders. They'll win this game.
I agree with that. I have FAMU on my docket also, and I do agree with you. I did get a chance to watch, listen to our man Lee do the game at the Mississippi Valley game, and I was sort of disappointed when Coach Danzy decided to go for it instead of kicking for the tie.
Yes, sir.
But that's neither here nor there. And last but not least, we got Alcorn State and Southern. Alcorn State visiting Southern.
Well, Alcorn has had Southern's number for quite some time. Coach Rollins is under tremendous pressure. I personally don't think he's going to survive the interim status at Southern University, losing in particular his Texas two-step to Texas Southern and to Prairie View. And I think it'll be 3 strikes and you're out. Alcorn wins this game, sir.
And we have gone tit for tat once again. I have Alcorn winning this game also.
Is it going to be an SEC split?
Well, yes. Now we got Ole Miss at Auburn.
Oh, that's a no-brainer, Coach. Ole Miss all day long and twice on Sunday.
Well, see, that's who I got. I got Ole Miss. I got Ole Miss.
Yes,
but it's interesting. So we'll see. We can't. We cannot gain any ground on each other this week because every pick is the same. So we'll see. But this has been an interesting week. It's an interesting week around the SWAC. And I see where they have a new deal with GM. So they get some sponsorship money, some more sponsorships coming in, and that's a good deal.
Well, that's a good deal. Now we need to take our sponsorships and get a new television partner.
Right.
That's my big thing. Do our own thing. Back to
the real SWAC digital network.
Yes, sir. And even if it's on a smaller scale, and that's what people fail to realize, just because your scale is small doesn't mean your scale doesn't work. Right. And we've been small all our lives, but people know who we are. They know where to find us, and they know that we produce quality product on and off the field. And if you point the direction that we need to be at, we'll meet you there with a vengeance and support that thing like there's no tomorrow.
Because when you look at the Magic City Classic, that is by far one of the largest black college events in the country, and it's on ESPN3. So it's only on your computer, and I just don't think that's fair. I don't think it's right.
Well, you heard me beat my drum, and I'll continue to beat my drum, sir. And I made a reference. Some people thought I went a bit overboard. They were offended by some of the remarks that John Gruden shared with Bruce Allen in a quote-unquote personal email. But you're okay with how ESPN is treating us out in the open blatantly, and no one has a problem with it. And so I think we need to draw a line in the sand and say enough is enough. And if they don't want to come to the table, walk away from the table and gamble on yourself. Because the little money that they're giving us, people will say, well, where we're going to go, what we're going to do, and who's going to cover us. Someone out there is willing to talk some real dollars and cents to make this thing a win-win situation where we can move forward with our product and help promote our programs for real and not get sucked into this vortex that we're on the biggest platform in the country or in the world for something.
Right. And then the other thing is when you look at on the basketball side, I think we got all of 3 or 4 games. That's all we've gotten so far. And I
3 games?
Think that, 3 or 4 games is the max. They've already put the schedule out.
Wow.
Yep, they've already put the schedule out, and that's all we're getting in when it comes to basketball from ESPN.
Well, the proof is in the pudding, Coach. And like I say, I'll keep talking about it because it's something to be spoken on. And the only reason we talk about it is because we care about it. And if we don't say nothing, it appears that nothing will be said. And if it makes me appear to be the bad guy, then I'll just wear that cap with pride and honor, sir. Just do what I have to do.
Well, yeah, I think we need to do some more negotiating to get a better schedule. I think the kids deserve it. This institution is definitely needed, and I think that's something that we need to look at.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So I think that we could probably come up with some alternatives that might not appear to be as appealing in the beginning. But once you sort out the logistics, it could be a win-win situation for everybody involved. So if there's a will, there is a way, and we just got to keep on grinding to make something happen. I know sometimes the big ship has to take time to turn, and we might not see everything that we need to see or want to see right up front, but I'm having confidence in the leadership under Dr. Charles McClellan that something is being worked upon and something will be happening in a positive manner toward the conference real soon. And although I want to be all-inclusive of the MEAC, charity begins at home. We got to make sure that the SWAC is taken care of, then we'll spread the love out abroad.
Right, because right now, on January 29th, Texas Southern will be at Prairie View. On February the 7th, Alabama A&M will be at Grambling. On February the 21st, Alabama State will be at Bethune-Cookman. And then the last game, February the 28th, Jackson State will be at Prairie View. So Prairie View gets 2 home games that'll be televised. I hope the fans come out and support. But you have to look at, these are Monday dates. And that's kind of hard.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And you said that February 29th, 28th? 28th for that Monday against Jackson State.
Jackson State at TV.
And that's right on the cusp of finals and things like that. Well, we'll see, though. We'll see. Mm-hmm. You know, well, Coach, I think, and you know, they do these flex things sometimes. They'll throw some stuff in, and somebody might be hot at a particular given point. So, hey, let's get these guys on, and they'll do a mad scramble. But we'll see how it works out. But let them know that we got our eye on them. We're watching them like a hawk. I would say like a panther hawk, but there's no such thing as a panther hawk, is it, Coach?
No, not at all. Like a hawk watching a chicken, yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Remind me of the old Looney Tunes deal. He said, I'm a chicken hawk, and you're a chicken, and I'm going to eat you.
Yeah.
I'm dating myself, Coach. I have to regress back to childhood statements sometimes. But it's all good. It ain't no joke, Coach, that I'm still ahead of you, though, sir, in these pick'ems. So, I just want you to know. But I know your game, that Coach. You're trying to stay close, and I'm gonna let you hang around there for a little bit. But after a while, you're gonna have to say, "See you later, Coach. It was nice knowing you."
That is true. That is true. We shall see.
We shall see. Well, Coach, you know it's always a joy to get these things off and at them. And we're coming up on the holiday season. I don't count the Halloween stuff for holiday season, but we're coming up on Thanksgiving and Christmas and the New Year, and it seems crazy that we're that close upon it already. But it's a time that we reflect on how thankful we truly are, how blessed we are to have family, friends, and support cast to help us do the things that we love.
You said it, brother. You said it, my brother. You said it, my brother.
Yes, sir. Well, Coach, I'm going to give you some closing thoughts and comments before we shut this segment down, and the floor is now yours, sir.
Well, as usual, Dr. Prince, keep getting the word out, keep getting the message out. You're doing an outstanding job, and I look forward to being able to converse and talk again.
Yes, sir. He is the guru, basketball analyst, basketball analyst, and I know he is fired up because basketball season is right around the corner. They've been working out, and I can hear the balls bouncing in your mind, Coach, blowing that whistle. Get at it. Get at it. You know, and it's always excitement in the air. And you got football, volleyball, soccer, all this stuff is heating up in the world of collegiate athletics. And it's just a joy to be in the mix of everything. And ladies and gentlemen, we thank you all for joining in with us because we couldn't do these things if you guys wasn't responding to it. And we truly, truly appreciate it. I am the radio guy, Dr. Mike Prince. Thank you for joining us on the Brazos Valley Schools Credit Union Hotline. They have 13 different locations to better serve you in the Texas area. Be sure to look them up at bvscu.org. And until the next time, you all be blessed. We'll see you on the other side.
The Open Mic Broadcast Network would like to take this time to recognize its sponsors and underwriters: Attorney Lee Van Richardson, Brazos Valley Schools Credit Union, Prairie View Athletic Club, Temple of Refuge Ministries, Reflections Paint and Body Shop, Helping Hands Lawn Service, Diva Skin Conditioner, Purple Drip Daiquiri and Grill. For more information on how you can become an underwriter or a sponsor here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network, our number to call is 832-213-8824. Serving the community through faith and athletics. The Open Mic Broadcast Network, Prairie View, Texas.